There's one reason that's so strong that no matter what anybody says, what logic tells you, it's all out the window and you will go get the new phone. Coming up later. Today's video, should we upgrade to the iPhone 15? Which one of us are going to be lucky enough to sacrifice $1,000 to the Apple gods this year? Now, if you have $1,000 extra to burn for no reason, I say go ahead and automatically upgrade. This video is not for you. This video is for the people who want to make the most out of their spending money, who don't have the extra grand to just make it rain whenever we want at the Apple Store. Just like every year when the new iPhone comes out, the question is, do you upgrade? Do you not? Do you stay? What do you do? So today's video is about that. Is it going to be me? Is it going to be you? I have the 12 Pro Max and I'm still on the fence. If you can wait another year, this $1,000, $1,200, $1,300, whatever it is that you're going to be spending, you can put that towards something else. A new MacBook Air, for example. Okay, so here's a couple things that are still good on our phones. The new cameras are good, but how much better are they? Are they good enough to actually make a change? Because me and my girlfriend share an album of the kid, right? She has the 14 Pro Max. I have the 12 Pro Max. We all dump pictures in this shared album. Neither one of us can tell what picture was taken with what phone. Honestly, I asked her the same thing. She never did it cross her mind that some of the pictures look worse. So that tells you for everyday photography, even like, we try to catch cute pictures of the kid and everything. Can't tell the difference. I know that there's more detail in the new phones when you really zoom in. How many people are really zooming in or like taking photos to really zoom in? No, we want the actual photo to look nice. Our battery life should still be decent. My battery life, like whenever you go into the settings to go check the battery health, my battery health is still at 87%. But if I wanted to upgrade the battery on this thing, it's $89, right? For $89, I got a brand new battery, can last me another 3 years. I'm not going to do that, but I'm just saying for those people who have a completely shot battery, it's a pretty reasonable option. $89 is really not terrible at all. The new iPhone 15 Pro Max is 25% brighter, I believe. I don't think I ever thought of I don't on daily basis, I don't have problems with my brightness ever. I just don't. Of course it's brighter, of course it's better. I understand all that. We're talking about for upgrade purposes. Is it something that bothers you to the point to where like, oh my God, I can't wait to upgrade? And the new 15 Pros are 20 grams. They're 20 grams lighter than the iPhone 14 Pro. However, with those 20 grams lighter, that brings it back to iPhone 12 Pro weight. So they are identical weight. No advantages there. And here's a few things that we might be missing out on if we don't upgrade. Is another year without the 120 hertz display. But to be fair, the only time I think about the 120 hertz display is when I see a phone with a 120 hertz display. I'm like, oh, that looks nice. That's the only time. If I'm just scrolling through my phone, me by myself, not once have I ever thought about it. Another thing that's a cool feature is the dynamic island. It's super nice. It's super cool. I'm sure it comes in useful. But besides the first initial, excitement about it, my girlfriend has it on her iPhone 14 Pro. She hasn't really mentioned anything about it. I'm sure it's one of those things you just get used to and like, okay, and just move on. Nice to have, sure. A must upgrade? No. This brings us to one of the biggest upgrades that they actually implemented this year, and that is them putting the USB-C port finally on the iPhone, because let's face it, everything else has it. It was about time that we put the USB-C on the iPhone. There was no other way. They were just taking their time, which is what it is, but it finally happened, and it's good. If you're a creator, whatever, if you recorded large files, now you're able to record directly. Only on the Pro models, you're allowed to record directly into external storage, and that is freaking awesome. You can hook up the phone directly to your laptop or to an external hard drive, and the footage goes straight in there. So you can record in ProRes, you can record in whatever 8.6, 15K, whatever your phone allows. You can just dump it onto a huge hard drive, so you don't have to worry about filling up your phone and your phone stop recording because you ran out of storage. That feature alone is amazing. If I ever get to the point to where I start running out of storage on my iPhone when I'm recording because I use my phone to record these videos, I will upgrade to the 15. No problem. To me, that is a must-have option. It's not a must yet, if that makes sense. Who should actually upgrade to the 15 Pro or the 15 or whatever? Let me put it to you like this way. If you didn't feel like you had to upgrade to the 14 or the 14 Pro last year, none of those features are a must upgrade for you. None of them. The 120 hertz display, the dynamic island, whatever else the 14 Pro offered. If you didn't upgrade last year, none of the features that phone had are a must upgrade for you. So the only thing that's left really is the USB-C. And if you don't have like a one particular feature, right, that just like that's a must have, then everything combined, battery life, camera, screen, everything combined is a big enough change to actually upgrade. Right now for me it isn't. The screen is not for me. I'm just fine with the screen. The dynamic island, it does whatever. The camera, well, I'll still wait to see how much better the new cameras are. But, you know, for what I need it for, right now, there's a lot more other things that I could be working on. The camera won't help me, like, to just burn money on the slightly upgraded camera like that. Overall, those core features, my phone still performs fairly good. I don't have to upgrade. And I'm not bored with my phone yet. I am not bored getting there, but I have other interests right now. I'm getting into editing video pretty heavily, and I really enjoy it, and I can put that money towards a laptop. I'd much rather have a brand new laptop than a brand new phone. But that brings me back to my final point. All the logic that we have when we're thinking about should we upgrade, should we not upgrade, what should we do, it goes out the window if you're bored with your phone. If you want a new gadget, if you want a new phone, everything I just talked about, screen resolution, battery percentages, dynamic islands, USB-C, USB-me, USB nothing, none of that matters. If you are bored with your gadget and you want a new one, there's nothing that's gonna stop you from getting it. So stop thinking about it, and it just might as well just go get it. Just go get it. Or actually, this is my test. This is my test on things right now, because I'm the type of person, when I get into something, I'm like, oh, I really want it. Like, oh, I want this new toy. If I still want it that bad in a week, then I go get it. From today to tomorrow, it's like nothing's going to change. But if I still want it that bad in a week, you know what? Then I go get it. So guess what? If you're bored and you really want it, and you really want it, and you really want it in a week, there you go. 7 days from now, you can get a brand new iPhone 15 Pro Max and not even feel guilty about it. What color are you guys leaning towards? The matte black looks amazing. Like, the matte black is spectacular. Makes my choices, guys. Or yellow, whatever comes first.